Yeah, I know. You come out of Arizona, you think it's gonna be all sunshine. No, it's been great though. That's what they're telling us. It never rains here. Then when we come out, it's gonna rain all week. But it's been great. Um, Never been out here, so it's cool to see all the. It's just so much different. I think it's similar. I mean, it's just the difference is it's a different team that we're playing, and I think that comes with new challenges, and then also just preparing the same way is it's just kind of hard because you have so much more time. So really, just staying on it and being consistent, every day and every week that you're doing what you need to do. I think just everywhere. I mean, they're good at every part on defense, and especially their D line. Obviously, everyone talks about their D line, and not even just Chase Young. All those other guys they have up front, number 11, Tyreek Smith, and a lot of other guys too that they have. They're pretty deep up front, and then linebackers are a really good group, and their DBs. I mean, both corners and the safety are really good players. So I think just everywhere they don't. There's not really a weak link, so that's going to be a challenge. Definitely the best. I mean, we haven't seen a defense this good this year, so we're really excited to have the opportunity to go against them and see what we can do. But I mean, yeah, they're really good. Not really. I mean, I think it's just gives us a little fuel and something to work for. We're still people think we're the third best team, so that's just how it's going to be till we prove it. And I mean, since we got the opportunity, we're not upset. We're just happy to be here and happy to have the opportunity to prove ourselves. Yeah. For sure, he's been great. I mean, he filled in for Mitch, which isn't easy. Mitch is a four-year starter, one of the best offensive linemen to come through Clemson, and I mean, he's done great. He's filled that spot really well. I mean, he's had a great year. Then our whole line up front has done a really good job. I think we've only had I don't know how many sacks we have, not many though. So it's just seeing how they've worked and the off season coming into this year and just how they've kind of gelled together has been really cool. Sorry about that. I mean, just a great player. I mean, he's physical, he's fast, he's a big guy, really athletic, just kind of everything that you want in a defensive end, and just has a really good knack for finding the ball, getting to the quarterback, and just always seems to be in the right place. And that's just a testament to how he prepares. I'm assuming, and just the kind of player he is. He's always in a good position. I think it's just being conscious of that. More conscious than you are in some other games where you didn't play guys that are quite as good as him. So I think just having that in the back of your head, and then also just knowing what to do with protections and things like that. Just always kind of considering him, and really, I mean, their other ends are good too. So you can't put too much into one guy just because that'll mess up your offense. But you do have to keep him in the back of your mind for sure. A little bit. I mean, we did kind of right when it came out that we were the three seed. We talked a little bit about it, but at this point, we got our chance to prove it, and we're happy for that, and we're grateful for that. So we're glad to be here, and we get a chance to prove it. So we don't really talk too much about that anymore. Just I think I've gotten a lot smarter. I know a lot more football. I've played a lot more, and just been in a lot of different situations, so I can pull from all those. And as far as decision making, I feel like I've done a lot better job this year, besides a few plays. But overall, I feel like I'm making a lot more plays down the field and really giving my guys a chance to make the catch more than I was last year. I guess just this is a totally different team on both sides, us and them. So it's you can't take too much, but you can look at what happened in the past and watch a little bit of film on that stuff. And then also just having the experience of being out here before, not me personally, but a lot of the guys on the team. So I think that's something that we can use to our advantage. I guess some guys on Ohio State too, but just being out here before, kind of knowing what to expect. So yeah. Yeah, it feels different. Like I was just saying, I think it's just I kind of know what's going on more. I know I got like media, for example. Coming here today, like last year, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like coming in here, didn't know what to expect, and just everything. I have a year under my belt. I've experienced it, and I've done the bowl experience, so I just kind of know what to expect. But other than that, I mean, it's still fun and exciting because I've never been here before, so it's cool. Yeah, I mean, we went to the Cotton Bowl last year, and obviously that was a great bowl, and that was a lot of fun. But this year has been different, being out in Arizona, and the hotel is really nice that we're staying at. It's like a villa, so there's like different like little, I guess like villages, like little houses instead of your normal hotel. So that's super cool. And then just it's always fun during the bowl week to get a little bit of free time. You go to the mall, you can do whatever, and just hang out. So that's been really cool. And then also just the weather out here. I mean, besides last night and today, it's been good. It's felt great. So that's a nice change up for sure. No, they'll be out here on Friday. We do a Christmas like breakfast brunch as a team, and we have like a secret Santa that we're gonna do, and then I think they usually give us a little like gift bag or something in the morning. So that's what we did last year. So we'll see, but we'll have a little Christmas brunch as a family, as a Clemson family. So that'll be cool. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's I put a lot of cream in it. Yeah, that one's like burnt. Yeah.
Trevor, what do you remember about the few workouts you had with Justin and Ron Field? Said you guys worked out like right before you both went off to college. What were those like?
Yeah, yeah. I worked out with Ron a lot, but me and Justin, I think we got together a couple times. But yeah, right before we went to school, we got a chance to work out together, which was really good. And I think just we're similar in a lot of ways. Kind of more quiet guys, and just like to work. And just seeing what he's done has been interesting to watch. Just his story and how it's been so different, but I mean he's been so successful. It's really cool.
Did you watch him? I know you're not planning to play against him specifically, but do you watch him at all? And what do you like about his game?
Just his ability to extend plays, and then also he's really good in the pocket too. So he's not just a run around and throw it type guy. He can sit in the pocket and make all the throws, but also extend plays, and I really really like that.
What was that matchup like when your teams went head to head in the opening a couple years ago?
It was good. They beat us there, but no, it was good. I mean he did great at the opening, but it was fun. I mean being out there competing with the best, it was a really cool experience. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, our experiences have been a little different just because, I mean, he's been so successful, but just the spotlight's just different in college football than it is in his situation. But I think just us being in kind of similar situations, being able to talk about things and seeing how he's handled things like really professionally, and his career has already started straight out of high school. So seeing how he's handled that, it's definitely taught me a few things, and it's been good to bounce things off one another. Yeah, as a kid I did all through, I guess like little league and all that. I would play with them and see them. I kind of played everywhere. I played center field, shortstop. I pitched some.
Is it surreal at all to think that 2 years ago you and Justin were playing high school football in Georgia and now you're both here for college football playoffs?
Yeah, it's crazy how everything works out. I mean, we both from Georgia, like 30 minutes apart, and never played each other in a real game, and then got to come all the way to Arizona to finally play each other 2 years later after just like I said, his journey from Georgia to Ohio State, and then me coming to Clemson. It's kind of crazy how it all worked out.
Did you ever want to play in high school just because you guys were so close?
Yeah, it would have been a good game. Obviously, they had a really good team, and we had a good team too, so that would have been fun. I wish we would have, but we just, I mean, we were literally like not even 30 minutes, probably like 20, and we never played each other. But
Well, that's a
yeah,
little weird.
yeah, for sure. It's like it's kind of perfect. You know, we never played each other for some reason. I don't know why. Then now we come out here and we get a chance to, so it'll be cool.
What do you think it is about Metairie, where you guys come from in Georgia, that breeds so much talent?
I don't really know honestly. I just know ever since I've been a kid growing up there, there's just always been great players, and then especially you have a lot of schools near Atlanta and Gwinnett and all those that are really good like every year. So I think that's where most of the people come from, and then you see throughout the state kind of scattered. You know, I'm not from really Atlanta. I'm from more northwest Georgia, but you see just throughout the state. I think just because Atlanta is such a hot spot for not just football, for everything.
When did you like first hear about
I think the first time I really met and like talked to him was probably sophomore year, maybe freshman year of high school. And I remember seeing him a lot of places before that, but then I actually met him and we started talking, and then he kind of blew up, I guess, his sophomore year, junior year, and out of nowhere, and he blew up, and just obviously he's a great player, and kind of seeing how he did that, and just I feel like he's worked for everything he's got, so yeah, yeah. I mean, they've had a couple weeks to prepare, so I wouldn't be surprised necessarily, but also I think they're kind of who they are is they do what they do and they do a good job at it. So I think they'll probably stick to what they do with some wrinkles for sure. But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I think we're ready for kind of whatever they do, but I wouldn't be surprised.